So 2024 seems to be the year of the beef, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Shaquille O'Neal and Shannon Sharpe have exchanged words over the MVP award going to Nikola Jokic, and we gotta talk about it, y'all. So no long monologue for this video. Peter Griffin, take it away.
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to a, well, we call you normies.
So as I said before, 2024 seems to be the year of the beef, right? Now, I have a series of clips here I'm going to show you. First clip I'm going to show you is where Shaq gave his opinion on Nikola Jokic winning the MVP award this year, right? And from there, Shannon Sharpe gives his opinion on Shaquille O'Neal's opinion of the MVP winner, right? So this is a YouTube video, and I will be showing clips from Instagram from both Shaquille O'Neal's page and Shannon Sharpe, right? But this is a YouTube video, so per YouTube guidelines, I got to give my fair use clause. So before we get started with today's show, wait a minute. For all you don't stop pausing the video ninjas, for all you let the video play ninjas, a link will be in the description box to all these clips I'm going to show, all right?
Get the fuck out!
So if you're still here, thank you and fair use.
I don't like to rain on people's parade, but I'm not happy with this one. Congratulations to Joker. You are the best big man in the league, but based on everybody's criteria, my criteria, stat stuffer, you guys' criteria, number one seed, which team has a better record, I felt Shai Alexander deserved it because I've been number two a lot. When I played my ass off, number two. So the fact that he has to start all over next year and try to win it again, I think it was. I know it's going to be hurtful for him. Hopefully he uses this to motivate him to win a championship. But I thought, and again, no disrespect to the Joker, best big man in the league by far. You could have went this way, but I thought Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of only,
Now, before we continue, Shai Alexander plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are also in the playoffs, okay? They had a very good record this year. Right now, I think they're playing the Mavericks, I believe. And, well, again, Shaquille O'Neal's on a panel with, Kenny Smith and Barkley and all the rest of them. Everybody's giving their opinion on the MVP winner. Some say he deserves it, some say he didn't. Shaquille O'Neal is entitled to his own opinion, being that he is a champion, the MVP winner himself, okay? And he's played hard. He was the big man in the NBA for a very long time. So I believe he has the pedigree, the stature, the accolades to be able to give this opinion. But you see it. He wasn't happy with it. Again, that is his right. And so with that being said, we're now going to go to Shannon Sharpe's take on Shaquille O'Neal's opinion. So stay right there. All right, you see here, this is Shannon Sharpe 84, his Instagram page. Now, I didn't want to pull this from YouTube because I try not to use I don't want to use a lot of his the YouTube clips in this video for copyright purposes. But this is Instagram page. I'm going to scroll down because he has a clip here where he talks about Shaq. You see it right here. Shaq never considered as one of the GOATs. He's talking about big men. Shaq was never considered one of the GOATs. This is where Shannon Sharpe gives his opinion on Shaquille O'Neal's opinion, all right? So I'm going to open this up. Y'all listen up. Oh, hold on, it's on mute.
With his athleticism, that was as dominant as him.
Let me come back to it. Here we go.
We're never going to see another guy Shaq's size with his athleticism that was as dominant as him. Shaq should have 5 MVPs. He sees a guy like Nikola Jokic that's not as dominant as him and gets 3 and 4 years. But see, when you historically great, they talk about you as great basketball player, the GOAT, and Shaq is never brought up. And I think a part of him is envious of that.
When we talk about the greatest basketball players of all time as far as the GOAT conversation, Shaq's name is never brought up in that?
Yeah. It's hard for me to put somebody in the GOAT conversation with 1 MVP. Regular season. It's hard, Gil. So we're going to take somebody with 1 regular season MVP and put him in front of people that got 3, that got 4, that got 5. If Shaq would have had, if he'd had my work ethic, he'd have had 40,000 points.
Woo, now you saw that, right?
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way He said Shaq's not brought up in the conversation of one of the GOATs. He said that he should have 5 MVPs. He said that Shaquille O'Neal is jealous.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Woo. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all heard it. I want you to let it sink in for just a few seconds, all right? This was Shannon Sharpe's opinion to Shaquille O'Neal's distaste or I would say argument that he had about Nikola Jokic winning the MVP. So now we're going to go to Shaquille O'Neal's response to Shannon Sharpe. You see here, wait a minute, let me go to Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq. Boom. You see right here, Shaq. You know how many followers he got. He's a big name, okay? Let's go to this post right here. NFL 100 greatest ranks NFL 100 greatest ranks the top 100 characters in NFL history, and former Denver Broncos and Baltimore's tight end Shannon Sharpe lands at number 51. Now, this is to say that Shannon Sharpe is 51 out of 100, not top 5 or top 10. This is a dig at Shannon Sharpe for his ranking in the all-time greats. Let's read the caption, all right? It says here, Shaq, you took me sticking up for Shy you took me sticking up for Shy as jealousy of the Joker. Now, so I know it says ask, but let me get my camera out the way. I know it says ask, right? But this is Shaq's writing. You took me sticking up for Shy as jealousy of Joker. Joker being Nikola Jokic. Shows how smart you are and how you say anything to get clicks. So here's some clickbait for you. If you ain't ranked in the top 10 in your profession, then you can't speak on me.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Don't forget, I know what you did to get where you're at. Now, a lot of people are speculating that this, I know what you did to get where you're at, as maybe something nefarious, something that normal people would not do to get to the top. I'm not going to speculate what that is, but he said it, okay? Wait a minute. Me jealous sounds like you jealous. I know you're trying to stay relevant by gossiping on your podcast. We don't believe you. You need more people. And in case you forgot, 4 rings, 3 finals MVP, top 50, and top 75. Google me. And to be quite frank, all this new success you got, you still under me.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Now, Shaquille O'Neal still has more money, more endorsements. His platform is live and probably bigger than Shannon's, I guess, in maybe TV numbers, because everybody tunes into Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Kenny, and what's his name? I keep forgetting the other guy, the moderator, the white guy's name, but everybody tunes into their show to get the NBA opinions because these guys are all Hall of Famers, okay? And so Shaquille O'Neal, I believe, has the pedigree, again, the accolades, the accomplishments to say this. Let's continue. You don't know my worth ethic, but according to you, I guess he's going to say, I work less than you, but I'm worth more than you. That's another dig. Make it make sense. Love you too. If you need help making money, it's better ways than gossiping. A lot of people say that Shannon Sharpe's platform is starting to gossip now because people are coming on his show and they're starting drama and beefs with other people. So a lot of people are saying that Shannon Sharpe's podcast, the Shake Club Shay Shay podcast specifically, is just starting drama, is ceasing to become a platform where people can just have conversations, of these interview styles, just have a conversation versus dropping names and dropping information and starting, like I said, drama and beef with people, okay? I'm too old for this ish. Love always, the most dominant big man ever who never took it serious. Remember, I don't know you. And the words of Skip Bayless, I'm better than you.
Bitch, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
That was also a dig at Shannon Sharpe with Skip Bayless always talking down on Shannon Sharpe. So he said in the words of Skip Bayless, I'm better than you. G14 classification, I have it. You don't. Not in my profession and your GOAT debate, I never wanted to be the GOAT. I wanted to be who you should greet me as. The most dominant ever. Let's give Shaq a round of applause. The Apex, hashtag the Apex Predator. Hashtag the Apex Predator. Well. Whew. I think Shaquille O'Neal laid it down quite flat. And the stuff that he says in this caption is real. He is bigger than him in a sense, okay? Or I'm going to let you guys in the comment section, you guys and gals in the comment section decide that. But I think in the big scheme of things, Shaquille O'Neal is a bit bigger. Stature-wise. In stature, I mean popularity and accolades, I guess. Even though Shannon has, he has Super Bowl rings and things of that nature. He has accolades in his own right, being a top, whatever tight end, top 5, top 10 tight end in the NFL history, okay? But Shaquille O'Neal in the NBA, I would say he has a bigger accolade list, I would say. And so, yeah, the Apex Predator, the most dominant ever. Now, let's go to Shannon Sharpe because Shannon Sharpe actually has a response to what Shaquille O'Neal had to say about this opinion, this back and forth here. So let's go back to Shannon Sharpe's Instagram page. And move my camera back up top here. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let me move my camera back up top. Let me go. Where's my camera? There we go. Back up top. All right. Now, here we go to the top. I believe this post right here is what Shannon had to say in response to Shaquille O'Neal. Let me click on it and let's see what happens.
I've never professed. I've never professed that I was as great as Shaq. Mm-hmm. But what I will say,
yes, sir,
I got what I got because I worked my ass off. Now, yes, Shaq has been the one that said that he didn't work as hard, he didn't train as hard, he didn't eat as well as he should have.
Right.
Shaq is the one that anytime someone wins an MVP, he talks about how he should have been the MVP over Steve Nash. Now, you guys have heard me speak glowingly. I say Travis Kelce is better tight end than I was. So was Gronk. So was my guy, what's his name? For the Chargers. Antonio Gates, Gonzo, Big Winslow. I'm cool. I got no problem. You know why I got no problem, Ocho, with giving people credit?
Right.
Because I got everything out of my God-given ability. God gave me the ability to do what I could do. But he gave me discipline. He gave me dedication, the way I trained, the way I ate, the way I slept. So this was all I could get.
Right.
Now, I would have felt some type of way if I'd have got these numbers and I half-assed it. But I never half-assed it. Am I a top 100 player? No. Am I the equivalent as a football player as Shaq was as a basketball player? No. But what I did do is that I maximized that. And my question, if Shaq and, because it's rough on the back. My question is, do you believe that you gave everything you possibly could in basketball? Did you train the way you should have? Did you eat the way you should have? That just goes to show you how great you was. That you didn't, you allowed your weight to get out of control. The injury started to creep up and you got 4 rings and you got 3 finals MVP.
See, I'm mad, man. I wish I understood.
Why you mad?
I'm not going to play the rest of the clip because this also is shown on YouTube, so I don't want to get a copyright. But you see what's going on here, right? Shannon Sharpe is giving a backhanded apology by saying, you know what, I wasn't as good as Shaq if we compare, my career in the NFL to his career in the NBA, mine wasn't as good as his. But I did what I had to do in the league to get to the top, and I maximized my skills and my body and everything else. You didn't. You actually could have had more, which is still a backhanded apology because while you gave him praise, you also say, well, you allowed your weight to get out of control and blah, blah. So if this was me, if I was Shaquille O'Neal, this is an apology to me. This is you trying to save face by giving an apology, but then stuffing that apology with insults still by saying I didn't control my weight. I actually didn't maximize my potential because actually with all the accolades I have, I could have won more. That's actually kind of a low-key insult as well. So I don't know, but as of right now, this is as far as it's gotten. I don't know if Shaquille O'Neal has responded to this, but like I said, this is a backhanded apology, right? So, in my opinion, whatever relationship they had, whether it's professional or personal, it's out the window now. And it's funny how now that Shannon Sharpe sometimes ends up doing the same thing that Skip did to him, which was insult people's professional record, because that's exactly what Skip did to him. And now it's kind of like sometimes, well, in this particular instance, you did kind of insult Shaquille O'Neal's record, okay? So if I was Shannon, I love his show personally. I like Shannon as a personality on TV, on YouTube, and things of that nature. But if I was him, man, I would kind of start being careful about what you say, because the spotlight is on you more and more now that your podcast has, gone viral several times. You got the nightcap show where you're giving opinions on things outside of football. You know what I mean? Some people are going to call you on your knowledge, and if you say the wrong thing, people are going to try to humble you like Shaquille O'Neal did, okay? But like I said, if there's any more back and forth, I will be sure to report it, as I always do, right? So with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just Normie here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports, news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about this back and forth, about Shannon's opinion about Shaquille O'Neal, and Shaquille O'Neal's opinion about Nikola Jokic, and all of it mixed in together. Let me know what you think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, down in the comment section, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.